Welcome back, travelers. As always, we are the Improfessionals here to immortalize these stories and characters and hopefully entertain along the way. I'm Joseph, the DM for this campaign titled Conflicts of Interest, and we are continuing once again. Last session, after having spoke with the mayor of the city, Rubik, and discovering that the person who hired Talon was none other than the leader of the drug guild, the Redwater Guild, Ronan. The Rogue Royals, along with two members of the Platinum Monastery, traveled to face Ronan and the Redwater Guild head-on. Well, I say head-on, that wasn't their original plan. Their original plan was to sneak in, cause some destruction, kind of cause diversions, and maybe make it a more fair fight when they finally got to Ronan. That didn't happen. But, nevertheless, despite despite all the odds going extremely against them, the Rogue Royals managed to fight through a barrage of enemies, a powerful lizard folk, a skilled monk woman named River, a tabaxi, who was from the Hidden Claws from Kesh's past and has actually allied herself with the Rogue Royals, as well as, of course, dealing with Ronan and a surprise appearance from Fang due to a small psychic mishap. The Rogue Royals succeeded. Ronan was defeated.
He did.
And I see the first two rhymed. I was hoping for another rhyme to come out, but I just couldn't get one. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and pick things back up because the Rogue Royals, after that, made their way away, got some rest, and then headed back to the Platinum Monastery to kind of just get their heads straight, rest a little more, and train as much as they could. Nura, you've been, of course, just doing some typical, strength and endurance training. Carmen, you've been practicing with your new gun. The power of
Ooh, I like
the power of those shots can almost push you back at times, but it's still, you can still manage it. Shaman, you've been training with the other monks of this monastery and have learned quite a few things. You have actually gotten so skilled at controlling your ki that you can run up a fucking wall if you want to. Kesh has been training with River, and some of the abilities he has have been increased, strengthened. Everyone is in kind of the monastery as Kesh just kind of appears in the middle of the monastery room, just blips into existence. Maz just looks over. You couldn't do that before.
No, but thanks to River, I'm able to.
River kind of walking away. He is improving quite well.
Wow, I wish I could do that.
I wouldn't. If she starts teleporting around, it's going to be twice as hard to keep up with her.
You should teach her how to do it.
I have no idea how to do that. Speaking of, you're getting pretty good too, Shaman.
Thank you. I feel pretty good about myself too.
Churro is currently training with Striker and Gomi, the Earth Genasi and Tiefling, that the other monks. Nura, I need you to make a con save. Don't worry, this is actually a good thing.
I don't like what you're doing, but alright.
It's a good thing this time.
I don't think any of this has ever been a good thing.
But no, so, Nura, you kind of bolster yourself, you kind of grit your teeth. Striker, that Earth Genasi, his stone fist, he just, and he punches you straight in the abs. Yep, nope, you still can't take a hit like that very well, so you just, your knees kind of buckle. You alright, man?
Or it just jumps right back up.
You said
Okay.
You said you want help in increasing your endurance and constitution. Pretty much the thing I'm best at is constitution.
Okay. I wasn't ready that time. Give it another shot.
Alright. I'm not holding back, because holding back, if I hold back, what's the point of the training, right?
I was gonna say holding back is for bitches.
Sure.
We aren't bitches.
Sure, I was just taught him well.
Teach him. This time, it's 10!
Oh, man.
Can someone... Oh.
So he just
come on.
rears his arm back and he hits again, and he's not nearly as powerful or as skilled as the Rogue Royals, but this little Earth Genasi man has definitely got some power behind those punches. You just feel like a shockwave from your gut to your spine, and there's no way that your knees don't just collapse beneath you. And he actually helps you up.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you're all right, man. Come on, you got this.
I don't think I've completely healed after Ronan. To be fair, I was about 16 feet tall.
I was gonna ask, was that actually true? I assume it has something to do with that sword of his. As Gomi is just.
I look at the ceiling.
Don't.
Is it tall?
Don't.
Is it tall?
It doesn't matter if the ceiling is tall. There's pillars everywhere. If you break one of those, this whole thing starts to collapse.
I'm not gonna break anything. But I look around. Is the ceiling tall enough?
The ceiling is very tall, but there's a lot of pillars. Don't.
I look at him.
Don't let
want
the
to see
intrusive
it?
thoughts win.
Do you want to see it?
Oh, great. We're all gonna have to find a new home.
No. We'll do it outside.
As the priestess is just kind of meditating. Be sure that whatever cliffside you're standing on can handle your weight.
Of course. Come on, let's go. Nara walks for the door.
All right. As Tarman Gomi is currently chilling with you after training with Shuro.
Tarman has his rifle out, just kind of doing target practice.
And you see, as you're doing target practice, you see Nura and Stryker step outside.
Oh god, where are they going?
Don't know.
Suddenly, you feel the mountain shake.
Probably about to do something stupid.
You know what? That's very Nura-like. Anyways, watch this shot. As Tarman will fire.
Now watch this drive.
As Tarman's gonna shoot, I guess, one of the targets.
Just ricochet it off the pillars. No balls.
No. Well, he's outside like you guys. But you fire at one of the stone stacks that you have set up, and you fire with this gun, and the blast hits the rocks, and they actually start you hit them, and the force of the heat is enough to start to melt these rocks into obsidian.
Holy shit, this weapon's beautiful.
Oh, that's hot.
That is pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Your dark elf friend, can her fire get that hot?
Tarman thinks for a bit.
Is Shaman suddenly standing behind him? Yes. No, I'm just kidding.
It actually can, though.
I think there might be a way for it to get hotter. It's just I don't know if she's willing to go that far.
Really?
Oh?
What exactly were you thinking?
If she was angry enough.
Yeah, emotions can tie to magic. So yeah, I imagine if she was pissed, that fire of hers might be able to burn down a lot more than a couple rocks.
But I know she won't.
Speaking of Shaman, you are currently in the monastery next to the unconscious John who hasn't woken up yet.
Still?
Yeah.
John, please wake up. You're giving me anxiety. John, wake up. Giving me anxiety.
Wake up. You're giving me anxiety. Wake
Please,
up.
fucking wake up.
As
Is he gonna wake up?
River kind of walks over. I could try to wake him up, but...
I don't really trust you with that. She just sort of looks at her. If he doesn't make it out of this, I'm blaming you.
Oh, he'll wake up. If you want...
Sure about that?
Yes. If you want my theory, I think that he and his other half are resting together for the first time.
What do you mean?
The wolf does not sleep. At least not as I saw it.
You saw it? What do you mean?
The visions that I create, the nightmare. I see them as well.
She just sort of looks at her with an angry expression. Oh, so you know what you put us through.
I also feel the same fear as you. Whoever it was that you saw, they bring you great anxiety. She just looks at you and she smiles. You should put the smile back on. A pouty face isn't a good look on you.
She can't help but chuckle just a little bit. You're not gonna get me to cheer up that easily.
I know. I don't expect you to forgive me, and I don't want you to. I just don't want you to keep pouting. He'll be okay.
I am more worried about him than myself right now, but that was a little scary. What is your relationship to Ketch?
A mentor. I was
How did you meet?
through the hidden cause.
Well, what is the hidden clause? I don't know what that is.
It's heaven rough.
No! Stop!
It is. We are.
Disadvantage.
God damn it! No, we were a thieves guild on another continent.
Were you all tabaxis? I'm assuming so.
Backsea lizard folk, a few shifters. We were more of a family than the Black Parade is a business. However, the Black Parade offered us something we couldn't refuse, a chance to expand. We struggled for most of our lives, but now... She kind of like points at like the outfit she's wearing. It's very, very nice. Like I said, she dresses well, but these are the gifts for the blood that I have shed. But just like Kesh, I never approved of the Black Parade. They are not like what we were. We were simple thieves. The Black Parade
They were
are
murderers.
agents of chaos. Nura, you're outside with Stryker, who's just excited to see you get big.
All right, Striker. Are you ready to see it?
Make a con save.
Hang on.
What?
Make a con save.
Oh my god, he's gonna attack me when my guard is down.
It works.
24!
So he does, so you turn to face him while you're talking. Bam! He slams his fist into your stomach. There is definitely pain still, because his fist is like a fucking, like sharp edge, like stone. But you, bam! It slams it, and you just... And this big old smile comes across his face. Alright, man. No more 3, 2, 1s. We're doing this!
Alright then.
Con save. With a 17, he kind of pulls back, he lets out a yell, and he slams his fist into your stomach again. This one hurts a little more, but still you steel yourself. With that, Nura, you get a +1 to your constitution.
Yay! Just one more. Have him hit me again! Have him hit me again!
Okay, if you can survive 2 more strikes, you'll get a +2. This will be a +2.
Yep.
As in, another +1.
Yeah.
Shoves ghost peppers down Nura's throat.
I can take it! I can take it!
Con save.
19!
He slams again, and he just starts like going at. He just bam, 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 and you're just standing there. It definitely hurts. Like I said, your stomach is getting scraped up, but you're just like gritting your teeth, taking each hit. One more con save, Nura.
One more. 21!
He slams he just kind of rears back, he's like, "Ah!" And he slams his fist straight into your stomach, and you see chips of his stone skin, like, chip off from how hard he hits. And you, like, feel like you're about to upchuck, but you just hold it in. That'll bring you to 20.
Yes! At last! My armor class is 20!
I felt so bad every time. It's like, I'm a Goliath, or I'm a barbarian with the most shit constitution I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So it was time for your buff, and now you got your buff by being punched in the stomach by an Earth Genasi a bunch of times.
Hooray!
Your stomach is bruised up. But he's just like, I think you're doing great, man. You've definitely improved since we started doing this.
All right, Striker. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Eric grabs his pants and he pulls. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god!
I'm
On that
kidding.
day, Nura was arrested.
Just then, Stryker felt true fear for the first time.
Okay. Nura grabs a hold of the on the handle of the sword, and he that red lightning energy thing kind of does the thing, and he grows to about 16 and a half feet.
Whoa, that's totally awesome.
Hey, Striker, do you want to see something more cool?
No.
Yeah.
I look for the biggest pile of rocks I can. Do I see any?
There's a big rock. Yeah, you're on a mountain. As Gomi is just watching from a distance next to Tarman. Uh-oh, I think he's encouraging him.
His neck gets yellow, his face gets yellow, and as he opens his mouth, he spews out a beam of what appears to be thick electricity, but which is actually plasma, as I aim it for this big rock.
You just release the breath. It burns the rock in half, just instantly melts it, and your head kind of gets pushed back from the force, and you just kind of hit the side of the mountain, and you just kind of hit all around until you finally stop it. As he's just looking at the burnt stone, that attack would definitely kill me.
Oh, it's a good thing that we're friends.
And then you hear a loud crack.
Wait a second.
You need to make a dex save.
Oh, avalanche!
Spaghettios! So some of the rocks come tumbling down, hitting the cliffside you're on. You and Stryker, are both trying to get, away. Stryker jumps as this piece of the cliff breaks off. You try to jump, and you're not used to this size, so you jump and you just hit, and the piece of cliff breaks, and you start falling with that piece of cliff. Tarman, you see this. Gomi is just like, uh-oh, that's not good.
I don't know what I have to roll, but I want to jam my sword into the side of this mountain.
Make a strength save. But all of you hear this going on.
Oh, 21.
As Nura, you're like halfway, you just stab your sword in, and it slows you down, and you're dangling off this cliffside.
I guess Nura shrinks.
I could toss a rope down and use my strength with the tattoos.
That works too.
I'll
Classic throw a rope down.
Meanwhile,
Carmen will throw down a rope and I will use my tattoo to activate.
You don't have to, Tarman. You don't need to waste that. You have you have 8 other people up here.
Yeah, you're fine.
Nura's gonna climb up the rope.
Shuro is gonna grab hold. Stryker is gonna be like, I gotcha! Gomi is just gonna hold the end. But everyone just kind of pulls and tugs and gets you back up, Nura. Would have been a lot harder if you decided for no reason to stay in your 16-foot form. Then they're trying to pull a titan up the wall.
Okay, Nura, don't go doing stupid shit like that again, please. We were worried about your health.
I would have been satisfied.
Wait, Talon? What are you doing here?
Nura hears that voice. He turns and has his sword pointed. Why are you here?
You see, standing in the snow on the snowy mountainside, you see Talon, along with the mayor of Rubik, Theobald Thrall. No, there's no need to be alarmed. I talked to her about your little idea, and as upset as I am about what you did. As she just approaches and just, even though there's plenty of people here, she just walks up to Nura, and even though she's super short compared to him, is just standing right in front of him, looking up at him. If there's money involved.
I like you being this close.
I still feel like she might stab me. If there's money involved, I don't have time to hold a grudge. Besides, I spent a lot of money trying to kill you.
Makes sense that you'd want it back.
Typically, that sort of money is reimbursed once the job is done.
Sorry, your employer's dead.
So, tell me what you need me to help you with, and I'll be charging double my usual rate.
I don't like that.
How about this? Nura's gonna pull a dagger out from his bag. Regular rate, and you get this back.
Ooh.
She takes the dagger. That's a fair deal.
Alright then. We need the Black Parade off our backs.
And how would you like me to do that?
You're friends with them.
Friends isn't a word I use often.
I would imagine. Now then. The only way that we think they might finally be off our back is to just simply sit down and talk directly.
You want to speak with him? Kesh, you have heard a bunch of different names for who he is. You know that she's referring to the leader of the Black Parade. And you know that he started this whole thing for an unknown period of time ago, and that he is considerably more dangerous than anything the Rogue Royals have ever encountered before that you're aware of. Except for maybe Cabal.
No, I'm not sure that what you're thinking is a good idea.
No,
We're talking about the leader of the Black Parade.
he's actually talking pretty sensible. No wonder you were so hard to kill. Didn't realize there was a brain in there. I can get
Anyway.
you face to face with the leader of the Black Parade. But I'm gonna need my payment first. And then
How much?
once I get you there, it's done. And we go our
Well, how can
separate
we-
ways.
Trust you with that after you tried to murder us for like 3 years here.
As Eobard will pipe in. Because, Miss Feyre, she is a professional.
How much is it gonna take for you to get us there?
Well, for something as simple as that, it's a simple 200.
Alright then. Nura is gonna give her 200 gold.
She will accept it, place it in her bag. As she looks over at Eobard, you can go now. Oh, alright then. Well, Rogue Royals, it's been nice to see you again. Good luck with
You as well.
efforts. As he just starts making his way into the snow, and as the snow just kind of blows and, the wind picks up, and the snow stops, you just see he's not there anymore. But you feel this loud gust, just like a powerful wind just gonna blow through. I suggest you pack your things. Say your goodbyes.
How did you find us anyway, though?
We're not exactly that hard to find.
As she just looks at the giant laser cut through of the wall.
I guess that makes sense.
Subtlety is not most people's strong suit in this crew.
I'll be waiting here.
Let's see, who do I need to see?
And she just sits calmly on a stone, and she's examining the dagger that was given back to her.
Tarman has everything he needs. So, can Tarman just chill where Talon is right now?
If you want to, yeah. Shaman, as you're going back inside, you see, wrapped in a blanket, kind of looking out, you see John.
John!
Hey, Talon is here. Did we...
Feeling.
Talon's here. Did we talk to her about the plan?
Yes, you talked to her, baby. What's going on with you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't really remember what happened.
Oh, good. Okay, just don't remember anything then.
Okay. Wait, what happened?
Nothing happened.
You know, the way you're...
Just Nura walks past Shaman. You killed 452 people.
I what?
I'm kidding, Sean. You're absolutely fine.
The hells are filled with the sounds of his victims.
Oh, no, not victims. Just minor whining and complaining.
Yeah.
You're just bruised and shit.
John, I have some good news though.
Oh.
Fang protected Tarman.
He what? Wait. Fang? What do you mean?
Well, Fang may have been out for a little bit of time after you had your pill.
How was Fang out? It's not even the full moon yet. As River is just like, looks down awkwardly and just like backs away.
See, that tabaxi over there decided to traumatize both of us. And I don't know what it did to Fang, but it did something.
Well, he's not saying anything right now. I hope that's not a bad sign. Or maybe it is.
Hi, Fang, I know you like us.
Or maybe it's a good sign? I don't know.
Fang, I know you like us.
Are we heading out?
Yes. I'm just happy that you're okay. She just picks him up.
Could you put me down, please?
No, I'm protecting you.
I don't need
Suddenly I pick up Shaman. We're raising people.
Nura, put him in the sack.
No, not the sack.
Opens up his sack.
Which sack are we talking about?
Walking over the two of you, Jonathan Valentine walks over. Well, so you're heading off again?
Yes. Thank you for training us.
You know, what I can do. If you were to, I know it's unlikely, but if you were to come across my son again, tell him I would like to see him. And if you come across Ivy, my daughter, please tell her hello and to visit more often.
Slept with your daughter.
Okay, I'm not, that's not really a surprise, but...
You what?
I thought this was common knowledge at this point.
We know.
But he's gonna bow and he's gonna walk off as the priestess is just kind of waiting because she wants to speak with all of you before you leave. But
all of me?
All of me? Yes, you fucking narcissist. Tesh, River kind of approaches you. I am going to try to find a way to get to Eco, the port city in the Solar Kingdom. And I am going to head back to our home continent. Try and warn the rest of the Hidden Claw that we need to disband and may likely move locations.
Safe travels, Mentor. Thank you for your help.
No. I'm sorry for not being as much of a help as I should have been.
We were able to get out to defeat Ronan with your help. The fact that most of us are still breathing shows that.
That was all you. You have grown much since I last fought alongside you.
Well, it may have been me, but I wouldn't be here without your training.
She kind of gives you a bow.
I'll give the bow, return a bow.
She's gonna head back into the monastery, and she's gonna gather her things before she gets ready to leave. Gonna move over to Tarman, who approaches Talon sitting on the stone. Oh, it's you.
Yep. It's me.
How's that bullet wound holding up?
How's that dagger holding up?
Ooh.
She just like holds it closer to her face and then looks at you. Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm not gonna lie. When we first encountered you, I was scared shitless.
That's what having a reputation does for you. A shame.
Queen killer.
A shame I'm not very good at living up to it.
Your secret's safe with us.
What secret?
We know you didn't kill the queen.
Oh. I take it John told you that then.
Yeah.
Why hold on to a secret like that?
Well, one, I don't even think it fits you. But I know what would happen if people learned.
Reputation would go downhill, make it a lot harder to get jobs. I actually appreciate that. You know, Tarman, the first thing I heard about you, wasn't expecting to be targeting. You were supposed to be a new member of the Black Parade.
I didn't want to join.
Smart.
Not after what I heard.
Smart. I only do small jobs for them. Assassinations, of course.
For money, I know.
I don't really understand their end goals and ideals, if that's what I would even call them.
Can I be honest with you?
Sure.
If I kept going, had I decided to fulfill the contract between Goldrium and with the Black Parade, or hell, maybe even if I didn't even meet Goldrium at all, I feel like I would have been somewhat like what you are.
Successful.
An assassin. Cold-blooded.
Is that all you think of me, Tarman?
I think that life handed you the wrong cards.
I'd be careful making assumptions. Who knows, maybe I just like doing this sort of thing. Maybe I really am some sort of sick bastard.
I don't think you are.
Would you like to know what I think, Tarman? I think the only mistake you've made so far is not killing your father.
You know, there are days where I think you're right. But I think I made the right choice.
What really is right to begin with? We live in a world where these mountains aren't as cold as the hearts of most people. What dictates right in a world like this? As the priestess kind of poking out, I hope I am not interrupting. I would like to speak with you, Tarman, and the rest of the Rogue Royals before you leave.
I'll be there in a minute. As Tarman looks at Talon, there's only one thing I will say. You could take it for what it is, or just throw it away. In the end, your life is what you make it. Sure, you could be an assassin, targeting everyone, making the best reputation of your life. But what then? What will you have in the end? Honestly, if I did kill my father, I doubt I'd have any of the people that I have standing by my side. And that's the thing I'm scared of the most. I'm afraid of losing them. I've already lost someone that I loved dearly.
Not to be the bearer of bad news, Tarman. Be it my business or yours, losing people is a big part of it. That's one of the many reasons I choose not to get attached. Besides, in my business, most of the people you trust will try and kill you.
But to not get attached is a bit colder than one of the rings of hell. As Tarman walks away.
So you head back inside, Tarman, and the priestess is kind of gathered, all 5 of you, if we are counting John. Oh, you're really gonna be a dick. You're really gonna be a dick to me right now. Okay.
Why wouldn't you pick John, huh?
Okay. Rogue Royals, in the time that you have been here, I have gotten to see different sides of all of you. Where your journey goes next, I am unclear. But I would like to aid in some small way. As different members, Lindsay approaches you, Nora. Here you go. And he hands you a talisman with the symbol of Bahamut. Jonathan Valentine approaches Kesh. Maz kind of bounces over, handing the talisman over to Shaman. Shiro approaches Tarman, gives him a nod, hands him a talisman. And Gomi kind of walks over and nonchalantly, and he places it in one in John's hands. These talismans hold a fraction of the power of the Platinum God Bahamut. All you must do is shatter them, and you may gain one fraction of his power. Only for a moment. A fleeting moment. But it should be enough to either save lives or, if necessary, end them.
Or just takes out a Sharpie and writes, use on Cabal.
Please do not write on the symbol of Bahamut. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, please write on the symbol of Bahamut.
So, to give a simple explanation of what these do, you crush them in your hand and then you can do this one time. A single blast of force from your hand.
What happens if I eat it?
You'll die.
Can I mix it with fire?
You'll
Or
die.
double it. It
It's
just
a,
doubles it with my beam.
it's a single blast of deific power. Do not eat it.
Can I mix it with fire?
No, because it's not going to mix with your fire. It's a single blast of literal god power.
Oh.
Remember, this is a fraction. So when I say this, remember what I said. It's a fraction. This single beam will do 4d12 and is an auto crit.
I'm sorry, did you just say 4d12 or 4d12?
4d12.
Oh, okay.
Who the fuck would say 4d... What?
Okay, but listen, if you cut it in half, then we get half the power, so it'd be safer to eat.
Stop.
I like the way you think.
But it's 4d12. The enemy gets to attempt a dex save, but either way, they will still take a 4 full d12 if they succeed, and will take double if they fail. Because these are a single-use thing, a natural 20 is a regular success when these are blasting at someone. Just to be... so you're not wasting it.
Okay, cool.
So, all of you leave the monastery and head back out to where Talon is waiting for all of you. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Might as well.
Good. Follow me. As
Following.
yeah, she gets up and she starts making her way through the mountain with you guys. Unlike the most people you travel with, she doesn't really say anything to any of you the whole time. So, Talon, how have you been since last I saw you? You ask that like we're friends. Well, I mean, you know, last time I saw you, you saved my life. Well, no, last time I saw you, you tried to kill me. Last time I had a chance to talk to you, you saved my life. You were advantageous during that fight. That's the only reason. Are you sure? That's not what it seemed like to me. You're seeing wrong. Besides, I'm not exactly happy with you right now. You shouldn't be sharing personal secrets, John. So,
The
guys...
fact you didn't kill the queen.
So, guys, the weather, it's snowy up here.
The only snowy person here is Talon.
Shaman, please do not antagonize her. It doesn't matter. She won't be able to join on her little adventure anyways.
The fuck you mean?
By the way, as she just looks at you, you're the one I didn't want to fight.
Why would you not want to fight me? You think I'm too weak?
No. I think you're too strong.
Blink.
As she pulls out a coin, Tarman and Kesh, this coin is pretty familiar to both of you by now.
Charmin kind of feels in his pocket for his.
Do you still have it?
I should. I never gave
I was
it
gonna
up.
say, I think Nura's seen one too.
You've seen one, but you don't really know what it is, per se. Well, I don't know. You might have given it to Russo at some point, but I don't know. Either way,
Are we playing heads and tails? What are we doing?
I think we gave it to the king, didn't we?
I don't recall. But either way, you only
Not
need
sure.
one. You only need one coin.
I was, yeah.
Are
Yeah,
we
I've seen
doing
that
heads
coin
and
before.
tails with the coin?
No. You see, Shaman, the reason you're not going to be able to join is because we're going to have to kill some people.
Well, don't they do that all the time?
That's
No,
not what she means.
we have to kill some ourselves. Anyone who wants to join is going to have to do this.
So they can't kill somebody and I can just go with?
No. It only works if you've killed some.
Fun. Well, I guess I'm not going, guys.
Don't worry.
Talon.
John, stay here with Shaman.
Yeah, I was already gonna suggest that. It's probably for the best that you don't go. We're not exactly going to a nice place for girls like us.
6.
Question.
Yes.
Does the person have to be of a certain morality? Or
No,
can it be anyone?
they just have to die.
So you would kill
Alright.
like an evil guard?
Any knife will do a shaman.
Oh, well, you guys do that plenty, so.
That's good.
You just have to kill them with your own hands. Or knives. Or guns, it doesn't really matter.
Hey, when we leave this place, from where we're going, does it take us anywhere or just where we came back from?
It'll send you right back to where you came.
Shaman, John, why don't you hang out with the monks for a little bit while longer?
No, we'll go with, we won't get our hands dirty.
I can't go with John.
No, she's saying you guys
Oh,
have to
so
kill someone
he-
first. And based on the way that Talon is directing, it seems like she already has someone in mind. But she leads you, walks with you guys down the mountain. She seems pretty clear about where she's going. Typically when you guys are in the mountains is when you guys encounter a lot of monsters, but you guys haven't encountered any in these mountains. There's a camp. Small group of bandits. A bunch of amateurs. Should be easy to take care of them.
Hold on, amateur bandits?
Exactly.
Have they killed anybody?
Does that matter?
Well, yeah, it does, because they could be innocent people.
They're bandits.
Innocent
Yeah, but-
people. I forgot. You don't know much about the outside world, do you? There
I
aren't,
do know
there aren't
plenty.
innocent people. We're almost there. She actually gets you guys out of the mountains and back into the forests within the Nido Kingdom. She eventually stops, puts her hand out. You can all be quiet, right?
Obviously.
Yes! I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
my gosh.
Shaman, obviously. Talon, you're the one I was asking.
Bitch. Damn.
Aaron doesn't say anything.
Talon is going to roll stealth.
I will also roll.
Roll
Oh my
stealth.
god, she rolled a natural 20.
That's
Yeah.
Talon.
Wow, the thematicness of that. She just walks into the trees and you just don't see her anymore.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Who else but Talon?
31.
28.
Good lord, fucking rogues out here.
3 rogues, now it's a problem.
25.
21.
John got a 22, so we're all doing well. So once
Hey,
you
let's
guys are
go.
all pretty, nice and stealthed up, Tarman, you hear a few simple bird calls, and you hear, what sounds like a woodpecker, but it's rhythmic. Kesh, Tarman, she is speaking in the, basically the audio kind of signal form of Thieves' Cant. And basically, she's just giving you clear directions and telling you how many there are. There's 4, telling you kind of their setup, their like all around a campsite, a few small things like that, and giving you the direction as to where they are. You don't see her though, so this is all just happening, and it just sounds to Nura, to Shaman, to John. It just sounds like the forest.
Pretty birds.
Tarmin will go ahead and take out his rifle. He's gonna try and make it quick and easy.
Talon just hears "Wow, pretty birds," or she's just like in her head. I'll take that as a compliment. So as you guys kind of move forward,
Nura's gonna get close to the camp.
Yeah, as you guys move forward, you see this young half-elven man, kind of almost not buzz cut, but short blonde hair. He's eating what just appears to be a sandwich that he's put together. You see this dwarven woman, long, braided, ginger hair. She's kind of roasting some meat over the fire. See this human man who just looks kind of down on himself. He's just sitting there, kind of like writing into a journal. And you see this larger half-orc man who's just sitting there grumbling to himself, kind of drinking some ale.
They don't look like bad people.
John just places his hand on Shaman's shoulder. We're only years back.
So Tarmin would like to do Thieves' Cant, basically audio as well.
Yep.
As he will kind of mimic the sound of like almost chirping of crickets.
Okay.
As he will kind of signal that he's aiming for the one writing in the journal.
Shaman is going to put a tiny blast of fire.
Obviously
where they
going
can
for
see
the
it.
half orc.
So,
All right, we're gonna have to.
Shaman puts out a burst of fire as John just kind of tries to like stop her and Shaman, what are you doing? As the younger half elf man. Did you guys see that?
Yeah. What the hell was that?
Nura is gonna come out from the shadows and attack the half orc.
I throw a knife at the half elf.
Jesus
I
Christ.
fire
Barraging.
at the one who wrote.
At the one who wrote. Jesus
I
Christ.
swing my sword at the half orc.
Okay,
I am
roll.
the one who wrote.
Roll. You guys have advantage
Yay!
because
Advantage?
because
I
Shaman,
love
the only one
advantage.
they noticed was you when you did that. They didn't notice your other
Yeah.
allies.
Good, so you actually distracted them for us. Thank you, Shaman.
23.
Those who
Hold
attempt to
on,
avoid
hold
their
on.
destiny end up fighting.
No.
24.
28.
28.
There's a nat 1 right there. Good lord.
Okay, so how do you want to kill your respective targets?
No.
Quick, simple headshot, but just before Tarmin does it, he just takes a breath. Lord, forgive me. As he pulls the trigger.
Nura's gonna think to himself, I didn't want to kill them like this, but this is the fastest way. As Nura's just gonna cleave his head off, like clean off.
Kesh takes a breath, steels himself, and he throws the dagger, like this blue light as it goes through this half elf's heart.
Yeah.
With no wounds.
So what gun did you use, Tarmin?
A rifle.
Oh my god.
He's disintegrated.
So yeah,
I aimed for the head.
you pull the trigger, bam, hit the the shoulders and head, everything up just gets blown away. The others, what the f-? As Nora just cuts his head off. The half elf, what's going on? As your dagger just goes into his chest, Kashi grabs his chest, looks at the dwarven woman as he collapses. She's just looking around at all of you before Talon comes around and just slits her throat, covering her mouth as she just struggles and then slowly stops moving. There. Easy.
Shaman, what was that?
You just killed these people. They didn't do anything wrong.
You didn't. We
They were
wouldn't have done
bandits.
this. We wouldn't have done this if we had the choice.
You had a choice.
Talon picks up that journal, and she looks through it. There you are. She hands it to Shaman.
Shaman's gonna start looking at the words.
Didn't want to do it. She didn't leave us any choice. She had to come rushing out like that. It's not the way we're supposed to do things. We're supposed to avoid killing people. This is the third time. Seems like Grimmish doesn't seem to care too much who we kill. I knew I was going to hell, but it seems like each and every day I'm one layer lower. At least the half-elf kid hasn't killed anyone yet. Me and Durin, we've killed plenty. And Grimmish, gods know how many he's killed. I'm sick of this. Why did I let my life go this way? Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna take the kid. Hopefully Durin will go with us. We're leaving this place. Leaving this continent, leaving this life behind. This is what happens when you ally yourselves with a former Black Parade member, like Grimmish. Now we've all stooped to his level. But I'm going to fix it. That's where it ends. What he was writing today was pretty much his plan as far as how he was going to get out with the others.
She's going to burn the book.
See, they were bad people.
Well, nobody else read it.
Oh.
But
So were they bad people?
No, only the orc.
except they'd all take innocent lives.
The half-elf didn't.
Oh, right. I don't know why you feel so bad about this kill. Cash has killed way more innocent people than that. I know you don't understand this, Shaman. That's why I didn't try and convince you.
It's not that I don't understand, it's just not justified. Cash took the one that was innocent.
Not like he knew. I was the only one who knew any of this.
Why did you pick these people?
Because they were bad people.
No.
Or at least, to most of you, they would be. Talon will pull out the coin, take some of the blood from the woman she killed and place it on the coin.
Oh, we need blood?
Don't worry, she can get the blood from yours. You still
Okay.
killed him.
I was gonna say, that's still a chest wound.
No, it actually doesn't leave any injuries, which is what's scary about it.
Oh.
That's what makes him an amazing assassin. But
Oh, wow.
John will take your hand, Shaman.
So are we just gonna stay here in this bloodbath until they get back?
No, we'll wait closer to the mountains for you guys.
Actually, John, I was gonna say burn the bodies.
Shaman's just gonna give him this look.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, to be
They
fair,
come back to life.
Damien's around going boobity bop boop bop zombie.
Exactly. They
I
become
got
the
a fever.
undead.
Damien's like, I got a fever, and my prescription is more zombies.
Well, ever since Tarman disobeyed him, I don't think he gives two shits about us anymore, so.
That doesn't mean he's not
still
going to create
turn
more
the
zombies.
dead into zombies.
Zombies! I like zombies, I have to make more zombies!
We'd actually be more villainous if we
Yeah.
left them unburned.
Yeah, if you leave them you don't even know how zombies work. They could be, like, in there somewhere. Think about how horrible that would be. No.
Yeah.
But John will look. I guess I could do that. Shaman, we'll set up a camp closer to the mountains and I'll come back for that.
Shaman's just gonna put her finger on one of the bodies, and it's just going to erupt into flames.
That was easy.
Yeah, and all of them start to catch fire.
Let's just get out of here.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, Lord.
What?
Out of everyone here, you're probably the most capable of killing people. Except maybe Cash. So why? Why hold back?
I think people are deserving of having second chances. Other than Cabal, he's not a really good guy. But
I can agree
I think
with that.
people are deserving of second chances.
She looks her in the eyes where her eyes would be.
Even you.
And if I had killed your friend?
I don't know what I'd think. Maybe I'd be a little biased.
So think about the loved ones that have lost people because of the ones that were just killed. Even the one who was supposedly innocent still helped in their missions, just as he was guilty. So no one has clean hands in this world, Shaman. Just because you don't kill doesn't mean you don't help. I commend you for holding by your morals. But they might get someone you love killed someday. So I'd be careful. But Talon is going to hold up the coin to the other four, or the other three, as John is going to take Shaman and go to set up the camp.
Do we just grab hold of the coin? Or?
You have to place blood on it.
Oh.
Maybe you don't have a brain after all.
Charming goes over to the one he did as he just kind of.
Wait, they're burned corpses, guys.
Well, let's just say they already got the blood. It's fine.
Okay.
As he touches the blood with his hand as he grabs the coin.
Like I said, technically, since the head was gone already, David only got the body.
Dip your
just
finger
shoves
in.
it in his neck.
I'm pretty sure you burned the head too. And you place it on the coin. And you see it soak into the coin after a moment, and you see this text on it. And it says on the back of the coin, "Heed not the voice of reason. It only tells you lies. Obey your sins and demons, and see through evil's eyes." As the blood kind of comes back out and it forms what looks like an eyelid that then opens, and you just see a black, hollow, like void. As she's gonna look, who wants to do the honors of looking in?
Charmin will look in.
So you take the coin, Tarmin, and you place this gross eyelid towards your face, and what you see is a door. And as he looks in, time and space seem to rip apart around the three of you. Like literally just reality seems to tear like fabric around you as you are now surrounded in black, and there's just this door just right in front of all of you. Talon will take the coin back as it just kind of becomes a coin again, place it in her pocket. She's going to approach and push the doors open, and what you see inside is this large casino with people gambling at tables, a bunch of different machines. You see a massive bar with all sorts of alcohols. You see at those the tables, you guys recognize the game master, who is currently dealing cards.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
I hate that guy. But Talon will, as she enters, she'll look at all of you. This is where our business is done. Hopefully next time I see you all, it's not trying to kill you again.
Could I pay you for information?
Information on what?
An individual location.
And who is that?
Miguel.
As you say his name, another familiar face approaches. A scarred face. I'm gonna have to stop you there, Tarmin.
Don't get friendly with me, ugly.
God damn.
What? We ain't friends no more. Good to see you, Talon.
Friends.
Talon will look at you, Tarmin. Sorry. Good luck. As she approaches the bar. As Russo just gives a cocky smile. So, what brings you to our home?
We came to speak with him.
He looks over at Game Master and nods. Game Master just been like, oh, well, duty calls. Besides, as he holds up a 4 of a kind, I win. As he just places it down, pulls all the money to his side. One of them try to get up, and he just like flips it, flicks his wrist, and a magic missile hits them in the back of the head, like not killing them, but just knocking them out.
Jesus Christ!
But he approaches.
That boy's a goddamn devil.
Greetings again, Rogue Royal. They're gonna be
You
tough.
cheated.
Game master.
No one caught me. They want to speak with the boss. Oh, delightful. Why don't we show you the way? You follow them and they approach a door to the back, which they open, and you just see Kesh. You with dark vision, you still don't see anything in here. Just a room within 60 feet, but you don't see anything past that, so the room goes further in, basically. The doors are closed, like Game Master and Russo, who are in here with you, I will say. But you all hear what sounds like banging. It sounds like something being slammed down. And it's coming from, obviously, further in the room. Cash, as you look back, you just see the Game Master. He doesn't, obviously expressionless, wearing his helmet, but you just see Russo smiling, and it's the most uncomfortable thing possible in this pitch black and white darkness, because it is literally pitch black for everyone else right now. But you just hear this thudding sound, and the more you hear it, the wetter it gets. Sounds like someone slamming a watermelon against a rock over and over.
Oh no.
Go ahead and take a step forward.
Armin takes a step forward.
Take the step.
Nura, I assume, does as well.
Yes.
Nura's just like, my butthole is puckered. But you guys walk forward slowly. Kesh, your heart kind of sinks as you finally start to see something in the darkness, and you just see an individual standing over a desk, holding someone and slamming their face into the desk over and over. You can't make out anything clear, but you just see the ground is wet with some black liquid. You can't tell what the color of the liquid is. You just see them slid over and over, and you can't get a good look, obviously, but you just don't see much of a face on this body that is being slammed. As he's lifting up, going to slam again, they just stop. And they drop the body. And calmly walk around the table and sit down. And Kesh, all you see from their hood is 2 white dots. Just staring at you from the darkness.
What the hell?
As he
The hell are you guys looking at?
As this individual reaches over and calmly turns on a lantern. As you see, wearing this leather kind of cloak, sitting in this chair, blood on one of his shadowy hands, blood on his desk, and this kind of smoke or shadow billowing off of him. Those eyes, those little beady white dots in these sunken eye sockets that don't seem to be made of skull, but made of smoke and shadow. Obviously, the nose region of a skull, that triangular shape. But where a jaw and mouth and teeth would be, is just this curled smile. Sharp enough that just looking at it makes you feel like you could cut yourself by punching him in the face. It's curled, and you can't quite comprehend how his face works, and it seems to be made up of just smoke and shadow, but yet you feel as you could touch it. But as he just sits there,
The Rogue Royals. How How nice to finally meet you in person.
How are you?
I'm sure you've heard plenty of names. The one I like most is Shade. So please, call me Shade.
You're
Shade.
not human.
Bingo.
He looks over, and as his head just kind of it jerks, he doesn't turn his head. His head jerks suddenly to face Russo, and then calmly turns to face the Game Master.
So, why have you come here? To talk to little old me? I'm flattered.
Yes, well, as flattered as you may be, we just want you to stop chasing us, like a bad ex-girlfriend.
So you're asking me, Shade, the leader of the Black Parade, one of the largest criminal organizations in the realms, to forgive everything you have all done. All of my people you've killed. All of our jobs that you've squandered. You killed Ronan. You destroyed the Redwater Guild. Do you have any idea how much money they made me?
No.
A lot.
To be fair, Ronan had it coming.
I can't really disagree with that. But you think you can just come in here?
As Tarmin, those eyes, his head doesn't move, but those little dots just shoot to you.
You think you can come in here? And I'm gonna forgive you for not following through on what you were told.
And then they shoot to Kesh.
That you can come in here after betraying us. And that I'm just gonna let it wash it all away. Alright. Fine.
As Russo is just bewildered immediately. Wait, what?
Sure. A clean slate. That sounds nice. Brand new beginnings, right?
As he just kind of brings his hand up.
We can get off on a new foot.
Well, hang on a second, boss. You're just gonna let them go for everything they fucking done? As Game Master is just looking. No, I don't think it's right to question him. Not question him, but come on. These motherfuckers have been getting in our way since they got to this continent. Shade.
It isn't for free.
Shade just stops talking. And he calmly, rests his hands on the table. As Russo just is, looking at him. I've stood with you through a lot of things. But we're really just gonna let them go. As Shade pulls a gun out from under the table and blows the Game Master's head off.
Oh.
His body hits the ground, and when that gun flashes, you see the other side of the room, Kesh, and everyone else. And you see corpses, skinned, just disfigured, hanging from the wall. A bunch of corpses, fresh and old.
Maybe it's a good thing that Shaman didn't go here.
But you just see the Game Master hit the ground. Russo's just eyes widen as Shade just calmly turns the gun to face Russo.
Shut the hell up. Who even invited you into this? Get out.
Yeah, boss. No problem. As Russo just makes his way out of that room.
Con save?
Con save? What?
To not throw the fuck up?
Sure, go ahead.
The fear in you said con save.
Yeah.
Natural one!
Tarmin.
No.
there's just this unease that overcomes you, and you just puke on the ground. And when you do, Shade's... as he places the gun back under the desk.
Sorry about that. Business, you know. Kids. You can be so unruly at times.
Tarman slowly looks up as you actually see him shaking. What the fuck?
Something wrong, Tarman. You know, if it were anyone else, I probably would have just started gutting all of you. Choking your friends to death with your entrails. Salivating as I watched your blood, the life drain from your eyes. But you, Tarman, I like you.
Tarman slowly gathers his nerves, wipes his mouth as he slowly gets up. Flattered, but very much taken.
Not interested. But you're free, Tarman. You let yourself get shackled all those years ago. And then you came back, and you started breaking your chains. First with us, then with Goldrium, then with your father, and then with my father.
Your father?
The man in the white mask. Ring any bells?
As Tarman just fucking stares at him wide-eyed.
He created me. I was nothing but a corpse until he found me. And I couldn't be happier with the life I've built. Speaking of fathers...
As he just kicks something under his thing, and something opens up above the ceiling, and a corpse falls onto the desk. Shade actually moves the lantern as it falls. There's this rotting corpse filled with maggots, seaweed, and looks like it was drowned. But Tarman, the face you recognize. It's your father.
Dad.
I was right. It is yours.
As he just grabs the head and just kind of holds it up.
I could really tell the resemblance.
As he just kind of opens his mouth and kind of puts it over the mouth of the corpse. And you just see the throat moving up and down for a second before he pulls his mouth away. And then he just kind of...
I think I'm gonna be sick.
And then he just kind of pushes the body off of the table, placing the lantern back down.
Sorry, I hope I'm not bringing up any bad memories for you.
Why'd you kill him?
I didn't! I found him like this. Sorry, some of my people found him like this. And oh, I couldn't wait to show you. But you're happy, right? I mean, look at him. He's a bloated corpse. He ruined your entire life. I expected you to be happy with the gift I got you, Tarman.
Tarman just stares. Very disturbed. You're an abomination to creation.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. The deal is made. You're free to go. On the condition that you stay the hell off my continent and out of my business. Once your war is done and your conflict with that savage cabal, God, I love him.
Just that simple. We leave the continent after all is said and done, and you leave us the fuck alone? No catch?
Oh no, there's a catch. But it's not for any of you.
As he looks at you, Tarman, for a second.
Before I get to that, you've broken a lot of chains.
And his eyes just quickly dart to Kesh and Nura before going back to you.
wouldn't want me to break any more of those for you, would you?
You leave them out of this.
Alright, I understand. Family and all that. Found family. Much better than that.
As he literally just coughs up some sort of gross, viscous, black goo onto the corpse of your father, and you just see it burn into the body.
Much better than the filth running through your veins, right? But now there's one last cat before you rogue royals are free to go. Talon, you have helped deal with so many problems of mine. Goldrium, Ronan, who I admittedly got very annoyed with, and a few others as well. Making sure certain problems get taken care of for me. How sweet of you. And that's where we get to you, Catch. And what you did. Now, I'm a man of reason. So, the same rule applies to you as the rest of the Rogue Royals. Once you're done with your business, stay the hell off my continent.
I'm glad I'm not involved with it. Jesus Christ.
I'd like to do one thing with you, if you wouldn't mind.
As he pulls out a dagger, and he places it down, and he places one of his hands spread out onto the table.
Oh no.
And slides the dagger over to you.
Have you ever played the knife game?
I haven't had the pleasure, no.
Just rhythmically between each finger, trying not to stab yourself or the other person. So I'm gonna put my hand on this table, and you're gonna try not to stab me, and then I get to do the same to you.
Just like that one game.
One simple little game.
Well, I'm not one to kink shame. I pick up the dagger.
Okay, I need you to roll. I need you to roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
I have on my fingers, the knife goes chop,
20.
chop, chop.
So you start to stab between his fingers as the game goes. You are doing it fairly well. You don't stab him the first way around, but then you start to pick up the pace a bit. I would like you to roll another sleight of hand.
27.
27. You pick up the pace, but you're seeming to get even better. You're getting even kind of managing to keep in the exact same spot each time. Shade's little white dots seem to dilate somehow. They kind of widen as he's just staring at his own hand as you're doing this. One more time.
21.
And with the 21, you pick up the pace even faster. You keep going, and eventually you just kind of stab it in between his top four fingers, stab it right in the middle, and you're done. And he just looks at you with that twisted, gnarled, sharp fanged smile as he pushes his hand into the blade and just keeps pushing until the blade stops at his wrist. And he pulls his hand away, holds it up as the two parts segment, and then he just kind of shakes them and they reattach together. And he grabs the blade, covered in this disgusting black liquid that came from his hand, as he seems to wipe it off on his robe.
Your turn.
I put my hand on the table and
He
display on my
stabs right through one of your fingers, completely detaching it.
Called it.
Just grab my hand.
As he picks up your finger, as he just takes a bite out of one of the knuckles, completely removing that piece, chewing and swallowing, as his long tendril-like tongue comes, wraps around it, pulls the rest into his mouth, and you hear him swallow, blood kind of dripping down his mouth.
That was fun, wasn't it?
I called that.
So I'm covering the cut finger. Yeah, that's fun.
Just like him. Yeah, very fun.
I'm saying it sarcastically.
Yeah.
Oh, Rogue Royals. Thank you for coming to visit me. And thank you for playing at the Black Box Casino.
This isn't the last time we're gonna meet.
I hope not.
As Tarman helps up Kesh, I'll be back when you least expect it.
Oh, don't get me too excited, Tarman. I won't be able to contain myself.
See you around, Shade.
Oh! Storm Herald.
This is not gonna be good. He turns around.
He pulls out the gun and shoots at your feet.
Oh,
It doesn't hit. It doesn't hit you, but you just jump back.
See you around, Rogue Royals.
And as you guys are walking out, he rips the head off of your father's corpse and throws it at the door right as it's closing. And as it closes, you just hear that on the other side.
fun. Okay.
Yeah, Kesh, he cut and ate your finger.
Yeah.
I fucking called it too. I knew this bitch was just
Nara's
gonna
gonna grab some cloth from his bag and try to bandage it.
Roll medicine. By the way, you're doing this in the middle of the casino as everyone just sees you all walk out with a bit of blood on you from this splatter from Game Master's head being blown off, Kesh's finger removed.
Did they not die?
A bit of vomit on Tarman's cheek. Whoa.
Natural 20.
Jesus Christ,
Nice.
Nura. So yeah, you wrap it up. You actually kind of use a flicker of lightning from your thumb to burn the wound closed a bit. But you get it wrapped up. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Well, that's the best I could do.
Are they all staring?
Yes, everyone is. Talon is no longer there. Russo is the only person there not staring. He's kind of just sitting in the corner with a pale face. You can see that he's very shocked that he didn't get his brains blown out. You see that there's a few unique individuals. One, namely, just this long-haired, pale-skinned man with this nice black and red jacket and shirt. And he's just staring with these beady red eyes, and he just smiles at all of you.
Tarman just looks at them all. Fuck you all looking at!
The fuck you looking at?
As you say that, they all just get back to business, drinking and playing.
Hey,
I'm trying to walk here.
I'm bleeding here.
I'm bleeding it.
Let's just get the fuck out.
So you guys make your way out the door?
Yep.
Yep.
You make your way out the door. You find yourself where you and Talon were.
Well, let's agree to never speak about this again.
Great.
Never come back to the continent, huh?
Well,
I
You
was-
can live
I
on
was
my
planning on moving
continent.
anyways.
I was already planning on leaving.
I wasn't planning on fucking sticking around much longer, don't worry.
It's like, honestly, I was fine.
And don't
with
worry,
that.
Cash, you can join me. I'm gonna open up a school.
No, Kesh plans on going back home, I'm pretty sure.
I want like a year sabbatical from this adventure.
You still feel somehow that a particular white beady set of eyes are still looking at you. And that they might never stop.
As Tarman feels it, he flips it off. As he continues
Careful, he likes
walking.
fingers. So you guys,
As he'll continue walking.
He loves them fingies.
Yeah.
so you guys are going to head to where Shaman and John said they were going to be. Nura, Tarman, and Kesh come out.
Heyo.
Oh my god, you're not dead.
Yeah, I was actually kind of concerned about that too. It's been
Cash, what the fuck happened to your finger?
He met this
I
woman.
hold up my hand. This was the price for freedom.
A finger. He only took a finger, not your hand?
I'm glad he didn't take anything more than that.
so it worked. I mean, he maimed Kesh, but we're good?
Yeah.
Carmen
Only
looks
thing
like
is,
he puked himself.
once we're done with the war, we all have to leave the continent.
Oh, I already planned on doing that anyway.
Does that apply to me too?
Yeah, I'm taking you.
Well,
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to talk to my mom, see if she can move to another continent, I guess. No, I'm just gonna...
Let's get going.
It wasn't a good day.
Well,
What did he see there?
It's... Guys, hang on.
We're not gonna talk about it.
It's the middle of the night. We can't go anywhere yet. We don't even know where we're going next. I think that I might know where you'll be going next.
Who the fuck?
As you see, a familiar, mailman.
Oh. Hi, Alterin.
Alterin.
Hello there.
You mean
Why are you here?
Matt, Shaman. He's not Alterin. Ulrich.
Oh, Ulrich.
Ulrich.
Fuck. You know what I meant. Ulrich.
Yes, also.
Why are you
UPS.
Well, I'm here to deliver some mail.
Okay.
Oh, I hope the map was easy enough to follow.
He, reaches up into the sky and pulls out of, like, some sort of magical pocket a small treasure chest.
Ooh.
Right now,
More than I remember.
they won't be much. As he opens it and you see jewels, jewelry, like ingots, furs, a few other things, but no actual coin, but all stuff that's going to be worth a good bit of money. But currently, in their current form, without being traded, they're not, you can't sell, you can't go to a store and be like, here, I want a potion, here's a diamond. But you can get traded in for money.
Who sent us these?
Oh, this
I
is,
forgot that we actually had a treasure.
yeah, they actually have treasure.
Er is gonna put his treasure box into his bag of holding.
As he looks at Kesh, I spoke with the River for you. She said you had already talked to her, so.
Yes, thank you.
And he looks at Tarman. I delivered your message to Ivrin. I also have something else to deliver to you. As he pulls out something and hands it to Shaman. And Shaman, it's a piece, a letter, and the seal of your family is on it. The only person you know off the top of your head who would have that symbol is Zafara.
Dad!
Is she like rips it open?
And in his gorgeous handwriting, by the way, remember the from SpongeBob? That's pretty much his entire
handwriting.
That's yeah. My dearest Shaman, I have found an Underdark city that has been overtaken by the Drogsha. They are using it as a place to house the prisoners. I found them. Most of the civilians are alive, though none are well. If you're receiving this in good time, please find some way to make it here. I've made a friend, someone who's offered to help. Though, he doesn't seem too fond of all of you. But I've spoken some good faith into it. Make your way to the Underdark. Find me. Find him. Be safe. I love you. Afara.
She just has a little bit of tears in her eyes as she like gently folds it and puts it into her pocket.
Okay, guys, I have to go.
Wait, what?
Where are you going?
What do you mean?
I have to go to the Underdark.
I mean, we can go there on the way back, but
On the way back
No.
from where?
back from here, we're heading back, are we?
Yeah, we could head towards the Underdark. I mean, you have Nora, you have your sorry, I don't really know how the West your destiny to go find down there?
I'm gonna say yeah, that's just the best way to call it.
And we also have the dragon who's supposed to be in the Underdark somewhere. Regarding Soriathan, the Giftless, not Reno Ratharanish.
Are you sure you want to go with me?
Shaman, I'm with you to the end.
You're stuck with us, kid, for life.
Or at least...
Okay, gotta do this pronto, if that's the case.
Okay, everyone, are we ready for an expedition into the Underdark?
Yay! I hear after the third time, they
counts
give us
his
free
bullets.
ice cream.
Wait, hang on. Yes, please say that again, Nura.
No, I hear once you go the third time, they give you free ice cream.
Okay, what were you saying, Tarman?
I can confirm.
Wait, Tarman.
Tarman counts his bullets. As he looks at Shaman, I'm with you till the end.
John's gonna look at Kesh. After the Underdark stuff, we'll find Miguel.
Thank you. Let's handle this quickly.
Right. Okay, Shaman, you're the expert.
Oh, so we just need to find a hole.
The orifice.
This is off to a bad
No.
start.
As she is going to look over.
I actually know where some are.
Well, you guys do know where some are. The Underdark Market area. You guys could go from there.
We need to go to the Underdark Market area.
Okay.
As Ulrich P. Sullivan, UPS, is just going, well, my job here's done, unless any of you have anything else for me.
Nope, we're
My
good.
friends. Did my friends say anything?
I gave them their time to grieve.
If you can, could you send a message to refer to?
Where's she at now?
She's making her way to Eco.
What'll that message be?
It's done.
He'll nod. Alright then. That'll be the 100 as usual.
Hey, Nura.
I just look at Cash. Listen, I bandaged your finger.
Good
I also paid Talon for the job.
Man.
I look at Tarman.
Man, I wish I had higher charisma so I could do the cat eyes.
No. I'll let you try.
Roll charisma for cat eyes. Persuasion. It's persuasion.
Guys.
Well,
Is that a success, Nura?
Well, let me see. He's rolling for charisma, right?
Yes, he's rolling for persuasion with cat eyes.
I mean, my charisma is 12. So I guess I have to roll a charisma save?
Sure, why not?
Yes, do it.
This is how the cat eyes work. It's canon. So if a tabaxi uses their cat eyes ability, you have to make a charisma save against.
Well,
That's what I was thinking of Puss doing that.
Well, yeah, that's what he's referencing, I'm sure. Well, Nura.
just Nura. Oh. I give him 100 gold.
For being a good friend, I'll take 50.
Works too.
I'll hand him
I
that,
will give him his gold.
I'll hand the other half back.
As he's just gonna nod, and he's just going to slice with his sword and just disappear. Just.
I look at Kesh. Good broke bitch.
When this is over, I'll make sure to repay you.
You owe me exactly 4 drinks.
All right, everybody. All right, guys. Next stop, the Underdark. This is gonna suck.
Nope. All right, everyone go to bed.
Underdark is nice, thank you.
Every time you guys have been to the Underdark, die.
Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die.
It's just like every time we enter there, Rob Zombie starts playing.
Tarman, as you guys are all you guys are gonna rest, but then make your way the next day. Tarman, that uneasiness finally starts to settle, but it's mixed with emotions of confusion, fear, anger, some level of sadness, and then this determination. Because you weren't lying, Tarman. So long as you make it through this fucking campaign, please. That will not be the last time you see him. We're gonna end it here. But
Right.
one final thing. That dark-haired individual, long black hair, piercing red eyes, pale skin, wearing the long black jacket and red shirt, is in the office of Shade. Just silence. They're just sitting in silences. Shade is holding a dagger. A dagger that Tarman got rid of a while ago.
Uh-oh.
He just licks the blade. And he looks at it as he places it in his desk.
Wait.
I'll see you soon, Tarman.
What if Tarman was okay? What if the body of the guy that Tarman first killed is Shade, and that's why he likes him so much because he fucking killed him?
Hope you guys all had fun.
Oh, I had a lot of fun.
Was it fun, guys?
Yeah.
Did you
Yes.
have fun?
I want to go home.
You are home.
All right. Thank you guys for playing. Love playing D&D with you guys.
phone.
Maddie, no, it's too late, babe. I want to watch a show with you. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for playing. Of course, love playing D&D with you guys. Thank you to anyone who listened. I hope you enjoyed as well. And we will see you for the next session. Stay adventurous.